David Weir, welcome to SportsvibeTV, and from all of us at SportsVibe, many congratulations. What a couple of weeks you have had. Have you had time to reflect at all?
No, I still think I'm dreaming, and someone's going to wake me up any minute and say, look, you've got a race in 5 minutes. And
wake up, David! You've got a race in 5 minutes.
It's just crazy. It's been a crazy 2 weeks of my life. A good crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, obviously, every race that you ever compete in, the intention is to win. But hand on heart, did you think you'd be sitting here today, talk to me, probably not that bit, with 4 gold medals hanging around your neck? And indeed, I'm just looking at them now, 4 of them. That's pretty impressive, and they're quite heavy as well, aren't they?
Yeah, they're very heavy.
Did you honestly think it would be job done to this extent?
No. Our plan with my coach Jenny was just to get off to a winning start in the 5k. So we covered a lot of mileage and speed in the last period of my training, and I knew that if I got off to a winning start, then I could start to get on a roll. But with the T54 men is fierce, so it was just to get 1 gold medal would have been special enough for me because of the pressure of being at home games and getting it in that stadium and everything else, and the media were on my back saying that I was going to get in 4, but I always put them down and said, look, I'll be happy with 1, and then obviously I've done it now, and yeah, it's a special achievement. Well,
I mean, I saw you after the 800, which was your 3rd, wasn't it? And you were shattered.
Yeah.
But it was okay because you only had the marathons to come.
Yeah. Well, I had 2 days rest, so I knew I had a good recovery strategy for them 2 days, and have plenty of rest and food and drink and everything else to get ready for the marathon. But I've never done that many distances and the marathon at the end, so I've not done 8:15.5 and then the marathon, so I didn't know what my body was going to react like getting on that start line. On warm-up I felt good, but in the first 5 miles on that marathon I was really blowing, and it was hot, and I just thought, I can't do this, so I had to shut down everything and just concentrate on what I've got to do, and just think what I've been doing in Richmond Park with my cyclist and my coach, and just think, well, I can do it, and then it happened.
Well, there's been 2 crazes this summer. One is the Mobot, and the second one, normal, sane, lucid people see you and start howling like a wolf. The Werewolf is now one of the crazes of the summer. That's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy. I like the nickname though. It's pretty cool, and on the marathon course there was people howling with masks on, and it was just a special moment, and on the parade as well there was people howling.
You sure there were people with masks? There weren't actually werewolves?
There was masks, I think.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you've been around a long time, if I may say so, and we always knew that the Paralympics in London would be pretty good. I don't think anybody, maybe you, I don't know, but I don't think anybody could guess it would be that big, that successful, that well supported. I think it's a watershed in Paralympics history. What do you think?
Yeah, it's just been the best Paralympics ever. And Locog and Seb Coe said that this was going to be a special Paralympics, but you didn't know if that was just for commercial and games. But I think because they branded it as Olympic and Paralympic for the bid, and every interview they did, it was Olympic and Paralympic, we never ever got forgotten about. And I just felt previous games it was always about the Olympics.
You were like the poor brother, weren't you?
Yeah, we were second best,
yeah.
And but they always promised that the Paralympics would be on level par with the Olympics. But obviously you don't think it's going to happen because it's never happened before. Obviously Sydney was good, Beijing was good with crowd, but it wasn't like London. And to see them tickets sell out, even in the morning sessions, was just something special, and in the evening sessions as well, and even on the course of the marathon, it was just a special 2 weeks.
Well, in that stadium, David, you had 80,000 people just screaming for you. I mean, what's that like? All the hard yards, all the training, and let's be honest, the early years when, you know, people didn't fully understand or embrace Paralympic sport at all. What's it like going around there, winning golds, and having 80,000 people screaming your name and treating you like a proper athlete, which is what, of course, you are?
Yeah, it's just the feeling, like in the 5k, every lap that crowd was following me around. There wasn't pockets of it being quiet. You could feel it pushing you around, especially like on the last lap. You can feel them jumping up and down and screaming and seeing all the flags, it was a special moment. And when you're coming down the home straight of every race, it just got louder and louder and louder. It was more of a push than a put off. It never put me off. I was never frightened, and every time I got on the start line, obviously I was nervous, but I was just thinking that they're there for you. Whatever happens, it doesn't matter whether you win, lose, silver medal, bronze, they're still going to be behind you because they were with the younger lot and everyone else that obviously didn't make the finals, and I just knew that they would be behind you whatever you did.
I remember speaking to Tiny Gray-Thompson many times over the years, and she says in the early days she genuinely used to be asked questions such as, so when you train, does somebody just push you around the track? Seriously. Yeah. And of course there's the famous time at the Sports Personality when they didn't think to have a ramp for her.
Yeah,
those days. Yeah, those days are long gone.
Yeah, it's wiped off, and it was the first time we felt like people were just watching great sport, even the media. There was no disability involved. They were just watching sport, and that's why it was a success. I think there was no disability issues, and I think Channel 4 done a great job as well, and even doing the last leg with making a comedy sketch about the Paralympics.
No subject, it's taboo, hey?
No, and I think I was with them guys last night, and it was just nice to chat about, because I didn't get the chance to speak to them and saying how great that show was, and it relaxed the disability bit of it. And we always make jokes with each other. It's just the way of life. It's
going to stop people treading on eggshells now and just talk normally
just
like
talk
you would.
About disability, and a lot of disabled people don't think they're disabled anyway, so it's not a problem talking about it. I don't think I'm disabled. I don't think Oscar thinks he's disabled. They just get on with life then. That's it.
So what happens now then? Because in the past I've been to so many athletics meetings where there's been maybe a couple of wheelchair races. It's on first before hardly anybody's arrived, and it's a little bit of an afterthought, a little bit of lip service. I assume that's not going to happen now. I hope that it's going to be part of the whole schedule.
Yeah, I think it will be. I think there'll be more coverage, like maybe in the London Marathon. But London Marathon has always pushed, like in the last few years with Dave Befford, they've always pushed to get more coverage, but obviously it's up to whoever's broadcasting it. But I think with the Diamond Leagues as well, I think there'll be more races integrated, maybe more prize money involved, and just I think it's just going to grow and grow and grow, and like it should be, because we're great athletes like everyone else.
Absolutely. Now, what about you? I mean, it's been a bit crazy, as you said, since the Paralympics ended. You're going to have a great time over the next few weeks for sure. I'm hearing about knighthoods, Sports Personality of the Year. You're right up there. I mean, quite rightly, but who would have thought that a few years ago? It shows how much you and what you do has come on. So it's just, as you say, you must be pinching yourself.
Yeah, I am. It's just amazing to hear all these comments and seeing it on Facebook and Twitter and saying that I should be knighted. But I'm just enjoying the moment, and whatever happens after, I'm just thrilled to be nominated or whatever to be on Sports Personality. It will be something special to be with them top athletes like Bradley and Mo and everyone else. It would be superb.
We mentioned Bradley Wiggins, okay? 7-time Olympic medalist, 4 gold medals. Small matter of becoming the first Briton ever to win the Tour de France. One of the hot favourites to be Sports Personality of the Year. Who does he think should win it? You, sir.
Yeah.
What do you make of that?
Well, it's strange because I watched the Tour all the way through this time, and it just motivated me more to go and train harder every day, because he was doing well and the technology is very similar, like with the suits and the helmets and everything else. So it just gave me that extra drive in the mornings, and then I'd come back and watch what he's been doing in the Tour, and then what he'd done in the games was special. And then when he was tweeting me that I was awesome and I should win Sports Personality, it was just something special, really.
Fantastic. Well, listen, by the way, Rio, is that too soon?
I don't even know what's happening tomorrow, so yeah.
I wouldn't worry about Rio for a while. I'd take a rest and enjoy yourself.